The bizarre tale of the Green Children of Woolpit is a curious legend that has left people perplexed for centuries. The dramatic events unfolded in the quaint village of Woolpit in Suffolk, a place which, as we shall see, has a deeper and more mythical aura than the pleasant historic homes complete with warped wooden beams would have you believe. For as well as the Green Children legend, there is more to Woolpit than meets the eye. And there are folkloric secrets here in dusty cobwebbed corners and a watery wilderness with sacred and ancient stories attached to it.
Welcome to Woolpit in Suffolk, where, as legend has it, during the reign of King John, two mysterious green children appeared from nowhere.
First, let's look at the legend, which is said to have taken place in the 12th century. Contemporary chroniclers such as William of Newburgh and Ralph of Coggeshall preserved the story in written form, describing an incident so strange that it defies simple explanation. One day during the harvest season, the villagers of Woolpit made a startling discovery near the wolf pits, deep traps used to catch wolves, from which the village is said to have taken its name. Two children, a boy and a girl, were found wandering near these pits. What immediately struck the villagers was their peculiar appearance. The children's skin was a vivid green. Their clothing was made of an unfamiliar material and styled in a manner that bore no resemblance to standard dress at the time. The story gets weirder as the children spoke in a language that no one could recognise, their words an unintelligible babble. The villagers, uncertain of what to do, brought the children to the home of a local landowner, Sir Richard de Calne. There they were offered food, but the children refused to eat. Despite their obvious hunger, they turned away from the bread, cheese and other staples presented to them. Days passed and the villagers feared for the children's survival, until they happened to bring raw broad beans to them. The children eagerly seized the beans, eating them straight out of the pod. For a time this was the only food they would accept, though they eventually grew accustomed to a slightly broader diet. As the children began to thrive, their strange green hue gradually faded. They eventually lost their verdant tinge and, over time, the children also began to learn English. But the oddness did not end there. The children claimed to have come from a place called St. Martin's Land, a world perpetually cloaked in twilight, where the sun never shone and everything was bathed in a dim green light. They described a land rich in greenery where they had tended livestock for their father. One day, while herding their animals, they heard a strange bell-like sound. Following the noise, they had wandered into a cavern, and from there somehow emerged into the fields near Woolpit.